Juggling all that is more than difficult. So for me, I had two options. I could announce to everybody that I was done and I need to focus on work and go lock myself in the office and get everybody upset with me because why am I even doing this anyway? I'm making very little traction if they ask at all. Or I could just give in and try and refocus my time. I could just give in to the moment because my concentration was shot and just go with the flow and maybe call it a day. I was sitting on the couch last night trying to edit videos, make some videos, and the dragster ran in wanting to play. I had 5 directions I was being pulled yesterday, and I knew what my topic for today's video was going to be because it's tough to juggle everything when you're trying to grow your social media presence, especially when there's no real growth you can point to show others that what you're doing is working, or to show yourself what you're doing is not wasting time, or you got to believe. And for many of us, that's tough. For a lot, it's a lot harder for a lot of people than it is for some. And the answer isn't universally the same of how you handle it. For me, it was clear I had 2 options. I could either yell at everybody to leave me alone and announce that I was no longer available. And juggling all that is more than hard. So for me, hello, how you doing? Come on, hush. Juggling all that is more than difficult. So for me, I had 2 options. I could announce to everybody that I was done and I need to focus on work and go lock myself in the office and get everybody upset with me because why am I even doing this anyway? I'm making very little traction if they ask at all. Or I could just give in and try and refocus my time. I could just give in to the moment because my concentration was shot and just go with the flow and maybe call it a day and accept that, family time is important, and accept that sometimes we do have to juggle things. And sometimes things aren't going to work out perfectly for us, and that's okay. And we need to give ourselves a break during those times, especially. So is it possible to continue growing your social media presence when you have a full-time job, when you have a full-time family, when you have other responsibilities, including a dog and whatever else your other responsibilities are? Maybe you have a significant other that requires a lot of attention and is feeling a little jaded. So just share with everybody what's going on and what your final goal is. And as you remind them that it's a marathon, not a sprint, remind yourself that too, because it is a marathon, not a sprint. And you might get lucky and go viral for one video or something, but more than likely, those viral topics aren't topics that are really going to be attributed to your channel. So while it might help, it can also not be the greatest thing that ever happened to you, because you get a little shortcut going that doesn't in the end really help you that much. Turns out in that shortcut there's some speed bumps that slow you down. And here's some deer today. Hey guys, how you doing? Hello. I'll keep her back. Hello. It's okay. Hello. Hello. No. Stop. It's okay. I got her. I got her. It's okay. Okay. We'll see ya. Bye-bye. Have a good one. You guys are great. That's the closest I've gotten to the deer with the dog. And she even barked. So that's a nice way to start your day. Well, I think it's a nice way to start your day. Which brings me to the next thing. You know, as you go on this journey, celebrate the little wins. I mean, the sunrise today was amazing. I got out a little earlier than I usually do. It's a little chilly, but it's kind of nice for the Florida weather to be in the 60s. And the sunrise doesn't start till 7:30. But you know, the hour before sunrise is the golden hour. And it was golden today. So there's another great way to start your day. Try and find little ways that bring you excitement and enjoyment. It'll make this journey a lot easier. And then try to limit your expectations. If you have goals that are more based on accomplishing tasks, like creating one video a week for 12 weeks, or creating 2 videos a week for 20 weeks, something that really helps motivate you and shows others, you know, that you are taking this seriously. Because now you look at my YouTube channel, all of a sudden I've got over 40 videos. And that's not something that someone who's not serious about it, at least giving it some type of a try, is going to accomplish. So I'm proud of that. And that makes me happy. Even though the first 10 videos weren't great, you know, I'm still learning how to make these videos better. I've finally given in to the concept of I need to have my thumbnail, title, and description done before I start. I had been having ChatGPT listen to the video, go back and read and do the thumbnail that way, as well as the title. And it always tried to stop me really quick. But I wanted it to hear the whole thing. I don't know why. Well, because one, I wanted it to judge it, to let me know what I need to improve on. But 2, I didn't think it would get the full essence of what I was trying to do if it did not. But you know, I'm still, I went back and looked at a couple videos as I was editing, and I realized, you know, that the selfie stick I was holding this camera too close, and I was getting out of focus, and this X5 is not really supposed to get out of focus. I was too close. So I kind of addressed that and fixed that, and you know, all things that you can read about, but you're not gonna really know until you actually do it. You can't fix it. You can't fix the things that you are doing wrong until you actually do it. You can think you're going to do everything perfectly, but you're not. So, doing the thumbnails first is a big deal for me. And video IQ is probably the main driver behind that, because they really think that you need to do that to maintain interest and get people to watch the channel. I mean, I'm at 16 viewers, which is great. It's more than I thought I'd be at this point. Who would have asked me in October 1st? Now, if you would have asked me when I started, back in July, when I started really trying to make videos, I would have thought by now I'd have 50 to 100 viewers, subscribers. But back to the original point of this video, life got in the way. Got a lot of stuff going on. As you know, if you watch this channel, next week, Lily's got to go get Drake's emergency passport. That following Monday, if everything works out, we leave for Brazil. I've been to Mexico, I've been to Maine, I've been out of the country enough on just trying to travel around. I'm smart enough to know I am not going to have internet, so I need to be ahead on my video schedule by at least 4 days. We land on the 8th. 2 days later, the Drakester has his hip surgery and then starts his journey with the body cast for 2 months. And those 2 months, I'm gonna feel really bad for him. We're trying to comprehend how to even tell him what we're gonna do to him. All of a sudden, he's gotta go to sleep and wake up in a freaking body cast. And he's a typical 2.5, 3-year-old. He doesn't take change well and is going to be very upset that he's in a body cast. I don't know if he's going to blame us or what, but his first thing's going to be like, get me out of here. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about making these videos and stuff. It's going to be hectic the first 2 weeks, because just like with the YouTube and doing social media and everything else, we're entering into a direction, into a realm that we've never been in before. We don't know what it's going to be like to basically carry a stiff board up the stairs that doesn't move. We don't know what it's going to be, the challenges we're going to have. We can kind of think about it. Don't worry, I'll be documenting it on this channel, not for sympathy, but to just help others know, because this is something that happens to children all the time. He's not unique in that this ailment has been cast upon him. It's life. And you do the best you can. You react the best you can, and you keep going, because it's your only choice. And if the things you're keeping going on are important to you, then you'll keep going with them too. If they're not, and for your own sanity, maybe it's time to take a break. Now, I've committed to 365 challenge. It's extremely important to me, just to show that if I can do it during all this craziness, surely if you have less going on, you can commit to a week or every 2 or 3 days into improving every day. That's what's important to me, because I want to have a channel that helps and inspires. So that's where we're at. Let me know in the comments below if you had some major life changes that has really hampered your growth for social media. project and how you handle them and how you're going to handle them going forward. Greatly appreciate it. You guys have a great one, and we'll talk to you very soon.